everyone, welcome back. This is Paula with Paula's Imperfect Plans. On my channel, I share my personal planning and budgeting journey as the sole planner and budgeter for my household of five, two-income household of five, living in the Midwest, working in our 30s to get our lives together. A little bit of background information. We are going from being a family or a household, a couple, that who goes from absolutely we can afford this loan, this toy, because I think I can make another $200 minimum payment, to I'm straight tired of paying the bank money and I want to be done with that. So this is our journey of that here on our channel. So if that's on my channel, so if that sounds like anything that's interesting to you, I would love it if you would subscribe and stick around and join our crew. So today, what today is a week one check-in. We are paid bi-weekly. My husband and I are both paid bi-weekly on the same day. So we got paid on June 30th. And it is now July 7th, and we are working, so I'm looking back as a 1 week check-in to see where we are, what we have spent in that week, where we are on our spending tracker, where we are in our like spending cash envelopes, that kind of thing. So that sounds interesting. Glad to have you here. So I'm going to start first of all by checking that I'm in frame, and then okay, so June 30th was payday. I paid our giving to the church, our daycare bill. I paid the Menards credit card for the home repair. I put the $48 plus $11.65 on my credit card for the 2 online orders that I made with my spending money. I also put another $18.23 on the card for stickers a sticker order that I budgeted for, and I put $32.73 on the card for an Amazon work bag that I ordered from Amazon. All right, and so that's Thursday, Friday, June 30th. So now moving into July. These were all, so when I highlight with this color, I don't even know what you call that, peach, that is money from my spending envelopes. So it's all in different categories, but it was, sorry about that, how dare I only send one bag of baby carrots out with them for a snack and think that they could share it. Okay, so this peach color that I use means it is covered with a cash envelope spending, which is what I want most of my spending to be. Even if I use the card and pay it back, I want most of the spending to be from there, unless it's other things that were scheduled, like bills and debt, that kind of stuff. Okay, so on the first, I've not highlighted this yet, our door handle broke for the second time. The second time we've replaced this door handle. This is what happens when you buy things locally. I'm certain we could get something cheaper on Amazon, but they continue to, it's one of the ones, it's not like a knob style, but it's the handle where you pull down and then you pull it open. And it just, like, no one's doing anything malicious, but the kids are they just pull on it too hard, repeatedly, 800 times a day, times 3 kids, and it breaks. So I need to find a cheaper alternative on Amazon to buy next time that happens. But when it comes off, you cannot open that door from the outside. So it's a fairly, we need something quickly. So it's probably going to be home maintenance, but I haven't highlighted it because I was hoping I could pull stuff from later. I don't know. I haven't committed to that. Scooters, I went and grabbed a protein shake after I donated plasma that morning. I spent $13 out of kids spending. At the grocery store, they wanted red, white, and bomb pops, the red, white, and blue popsicles, and gum. They're obsessed with gum. So I got 2 packs of gum and a pack of bomb pops, $13. I spent $20 of our drink money at Fairway, preparing for our fourth party that night. Spent $41 with a pedicure and tip out of the beauty envelope. I spent $40.86 at Walmart. And it was all kids and kids clothing. So what I did was I put cash in from kids and from clothing to cover 20 and 20 to cover that. The 86 cents will come out of the buffer. Over here, ice cream, we spent $15 on ice cream for our family out of our family fun envelope. On the 3rd, our sinking funds went through. $3,050 went into our sinking funds on that date. Right, $3,050 went into sinking funds on Monday the 3rd. I paid the Mint Mobile bill for our third cell phone that we were trying out Mint Mobile service. That is for 3 months, $53.83. These two are starred because I put them on the credit card. Technically, $9.59 of it was falls under kids, and $8.39 fell under household. I got each of my girls a pair of flip-flops because theirs were broken from last year. And anyway, and then household was like the rolling like ribbon tape stuff, glue tape, glue, double-sided tape that comes out in a roll like whiteout. Anyway, put that under household. I don't have those exact denominations, so they are starred because I still owe that back to the bank account to put on the credit card, but those will be covered with cash. On Tuesday the 4th, we opted to order two pizzas from Casey's for our supper that night, which was $27.81. Cash went in for that. My husband and I used the last of the ice cream money and coupons. We spent $4 on ice cream that night. And my husband got a bottle of whiskey when he went to the grocery store. And he put in 20 out of his allowance to cover that into the grocery envelope, not knowing that I had that. So I gave 20 from the drink envelope back to him to reimburse him for the grocery money that he paid for his spending money that he used to pay for that bottle. This is A&W. I was in a different town for work and I love some A&W cheese curds, and I got cheese curds and a Mountain Dew, even though I had taken a lunch, because some days are just a little emotionally taxing and I'm still working on developing appropriate coping skills. So that's going to be covered with spending cash envelope. I have cash for eating out. I do not have the right denominations right now. So that will be covered with that when I kind of go through and look at that and get it paid back to the bank. And so far, I mean, today is the 7th. I've spent nothing. I don't have plans to spend anything. That doesn't mean that we won't necessarily, but so I'm excited because in this was all budgeted spending. I mean, it's not cool to spend $100 on home repairs, and I'm not super excited about having to pay for that, but like, it was a household thing. It wasn't something that we could just not put a doorknob on our door and not be able to use that door. So there was no like big unbudgeted expense that, you know, there were a couple Paula miscellaneous ones, which is how I categorized them, which was the bag and the bag and the stickers, but I budgeted for them. So as far as a category, it's like miscellaneous spending for me, but they were budgeted and planned expenses when I went into this pay period. So we are doing quite well on that so far this week. So we are over again in home maintenance because that's going to be added to what we budgeted to pay. But everything else at this point is on par, and we've spent nothing other than the spending cash and the budgeted bills that we needed to pay. So I was going to now pull out just my cash binder here and just look through that really quick. I have no spending money. I didn't even pull that out this pay period because I bought things online. So beauty, I spent $41 on the pedicure, and then I took $1 out to put in kids because I knew I was going to need a couple extra bucks. 5, 6, 7, 8 to cover the bum pops and stuff. So I'm perfectly content to float money around from my cash envelopes, the variable expenses, as long as I don't exceed the whole total. So I have $8 left in there right now, and I will see if I have to use any more of those to make other change. So I still have 20 left in household. I did say that I was going to take that $8 and change out of household. Obviously, I just have a 20 in here. Eating out, so we spent 28 at Casey's. I spent 7 at Scooters on that protein shake. So I have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that $7.47 expense from A&W will need to be taken out of there. I'm just gonna have to see how I can do this to pay off my card once I get through these. In drinks, we still have 10. In cars, nobody's gotten a car wash. There's still 20 in there. Grocery money, he takes it. So I think he said, so it's $280 that we take out, And I think he said he had just under 140 left, which means he spent just over 140 for our first trip for the pay period. His cash is gone. I took $1. So for in the kids envelope, I spent $13 at the store, and then I put $1 in from beauty and $1 in family fun. There was one left over after my husband went and got our ice cream the night we just got grown up ice cream. So there's $2 extra in here, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I do owe my card $9.59 out of kids. So I'm going to take this and put it over here to put back to the bank. So, and I'm going to subtract 9 out of here and make that 0. Because I will need to cover that cost. And then what other ones? I'm also wondering 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna leave me $1 short. So this all needs to go back to the bank. And then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 8 out of beauty to cover that Walmart expense, even though I had originally categorized it as household, but I don't have a good way to break that 20 right now. So I also need $8 from eating out, which means I would need to give it the 20 and put 12 back, right? So if I needed 8 out of eating out had, I'm going to see if I'm mathing correctly. It had 25. If I take 8 away, that would leave me with 17. Let's see if that's what I have here. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay, so I still have 17 in eating out. And another week to go. I don't have anything to pay back in drinks. I can actually get rid of that receipt. It's already been scanned in. I still have money in here for car washes. Okay. So money that needed to go back to the bank should have been 8 from eating out, 9 from kids, and 8 from household, which I took out of beauty. So I should have 25 going back to the bank, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to put that in my back to bank envelope. I do this pretty regularly after I make transactions because I need to get the cash out of here and back to the bank. Not because I'm worried that I'm just worried that if I have more cash in here, even if it's allocated to go somewhere else, like if I still have it in the eating out thing, I want to get if I've spent eating out money on the card, I want to get the cash out of the envelope so I don't think I have cash in there, right? That I don't actually have. So I like to get it out of there right away. So I have done some of this stuff and been taking out cash as it goes I said I did, that Walmart order. I used kids and spending money or kids and clothing money to do that. And we had the Casey's eating out and the ice cream, I did that other stuff, already did that. But so now I have 25 that needs to go back to the bank that I will get there probably over the weekend. So it'll show up in my account on Monday and I can update all of that. So that spending money, I have paid myself back for that in preparation of paying, making the payments to my card for those things. And I also, I don't know if I should go through, So the list here is a lot shorter than it sometimes is. So these are our by this point in time, deposits, what we put back in with the daycare sinking fund. We sold a truck. This was not expected, but you'll see it when I close out our budget. These are the sinking fund transfers. I made $1,000 to property taxes, $100 to vehicle repairs, and $50 to my emergency fund. That was the cash withdrawal I made for all of our cash spending to do our cash stuffings. This was, I paid the Menards bill for that home repair cost. That was our daycare bill, which is I think about the only check that hasn't come out. It takes them a little bit it's already there and they've like credited it to our account. They just have not actually cashed the check yet. $200 to our church, $53.83 to Mint Mobile, $32.75 was that work bag that I budgeted for, $18.23 on Etsy stickers that I had budgeted for, $48 and $11.65 added up to just under $60. So that's where all my spending money went. $1,900 of the truck sale that came in went into a sinking fund for a project we are going to be starting. This was the rollover I put in from the last pay period to cover the Mint bill. This was a $637 at Scooters. All that I had with me was my debit card, but I put cash in. But I put cash in to cover that. That is the ACE, the door handle that I was talking about. This is interest that was credited to our account. This is plasma. I have it written on here. I sent the transfer from that account, and I haven't gotten it yet, which feels kind of weird, but that's also going to go towards the project that we are saving money for whenever that comes in. This is cash that I put in.
Go bed then, Mama. Mommy, can you put this on? Can you pick these up? Unzip them up.
This is cash that I put back in the account to cover the eating out. The eating out from Casey's. This money from Scooters. Can you please leave me alone?
I want you to get it up.
I want you to go play. Ugh.
Baby, come here.
About $75 in cash went in to cover the the pizza from Casey's, this from Scooters, and the kids' clothes of $40 from Walmart. And I just today got a notification that I was paid out from Rakuten, so I have $31.60 coming in, which will be helpful because we have spent a whole bunch of money. That $80 door handle took a lot out of our budget that we were not planning on spending. So that is where we are at for the end of this week. And so we will continue to work on, just staying on track. And I will be back next week to close this budget out with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If this is content, budgeting and planning, if that is content that you enjoy, please consider subscribing. Thank you to everyone that we have who has subscribed so far. We are over 325, and so I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.